Keep it simple. Take it back to my dad. What? Heard you can stay. That thrilled you, didn't it?
Oh, is that possible? I've never hurt him.
The contract's about to expire, isn't it? I'm pregnant now. You don't have to worry about being kicked out anymore. The child obviously isn't yours. You're just a prop my dad brought in. You're not even worth a finger of Brother Sichuan. Know your place. If you want to stay by my side, you'd better understand what to do.
These past 3 years, I gave up my position as president of the Asia Pacific Investment Group to stay by Zhang Junhao's side, doing everything I could to treat her well. She said she didn't like outsiders in the house, so I dismissed all the servants and took care of her personally. I secretly funneled money and resources into her company, all so she'd grow used to my presence and let me stay by her side. And now there's the reason.
The child.
Is it his?
If it weren't yours, would you even ask? Enough. Didn't you make bamboo fungus soup for me? Go get me a bowl. I'm eating at home tonight.
Huh?
It's very hot. Blow on it before you drink.
What? I'm coming right now. Wait for me.
This ringtone has been going off frequently for the past 3 months. Every time. She'd leave me without hesitation. I should have known. Jiang Junhao only loves Zheng.
Brother Sichuan, whenever your stomach acts up, only the noodles I make can make it better.
All these years, Jiang Junhao has never even stepped into the kitchen. I never knew she could cook. Jolly. It's not that she can.
I'm not worthy.
President Sheng, the 50 million yuan Series B investment in Jung has made its progress. As per your instructions, Mr. Asserting, the president, will receive a meeting invitation in 3 days.
I'll suspend the funding. Wait for my order.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Come with me.
Where are we going?
Come with me.
Where are we going?
Come to the hospital with me.
What for?
My dad insists that we do a paternity test. I've already arranged everything at the hospital. Let's go. Brother Sichuan. What are you standing there for? Go sign the papers and handle the paperwork.
Sorry for the trouble.
No need to be so nervous.
It's just an amniocentesis.
No need to hold such a grudge against me. She chose to have my child.
It was his own decision.
I didn't force her.
But then again,
I really have to thank you. If it weren't for you being the shield, the old man would never have agreed to let her bear my child. You've been married that long, and still managed not to touch her. I really didn't expect that when she came to me that night. It was her first time, and I definitely didn't expect her to get pregnant on the first try. When she came to me that night, she still had that issue left on her neck. She still had those marks on her neck, and you could still hold back from touching her. You did it!
The 101st attempt, trying every possible way to seduce Jung. Do you like it? I spent a long time preparing.
Ouch.
I really admire you.
Just as expected of the Jung family's only daughter.
She really has the aura of a rich heiress.
So different from the rest.
Do it!
Oh.
What did you say?
I get it.
Yes! Are you crazy? How dare you hit him? Have I been too nice to you? Brother Sichuan.
Are you okay?
Brother Sichuan, does it hurt?
Son, you've been willful for 3 years. For 3 years, you hid your identity and lived with the Jung family. And poured so much money into that small Jung company. Without your investment, it would draw big, smaller girls. I've tolerated all of it, but it's time for you to come home. Your grandfather is old and in poor health. As the sole heir to the largest investment family in Asia Pacific, you must shoulder your responsibilities. You can't ruin yourself over a woman who doesn't love you.
I understand.
Brother Sichuan, let me help you. Are you okay? Be careful.
Inform the group. As for the 50 million invested in the gems, we can pull it out.
What? Have you decided to come back?
Give me 9 more days. Then, I'll return. Of memories. In the end, it was all just my wishful thinking.
I trapped myself in this prison of my own making. And no one ever cared about me waiting.
Don't worry. I'll grant your wish and give your child a legitimate name.
After the rain.
I won't stay by your side anymore.
Go, Yijin. How should I do it? I'm the best, aren't I?
Who gets to define it?
How am I not good enough? Aren't I the best? How am I not good enough? Aren't I the best? Shanyan. Why are you going? Are you deaf?
What are you doing here?
I'm here to take you to the old house. We're hosting a welcome back banquet for Brother Sichuan at the old house tonight. As my husband, you have to be there. This is for you. You know what to say, right? I'm sure you understand. Let's go. If you behave yourself this time. What happened when you hit him last time? I'll pretend it never happened.
Eat.
Brother Sichuan, I remember you like shrimps. Have some more.
Shanyan, 右上。Do you admit your mistake? Sichuan, I need to handle some family matters. You should head back first.
Yes. Uncle, I'll visit you another day.
I'll live with Brother Sichuan then.
Shanyan, the reason I chose you 3 years ago was because I saw your sincerity. I believed you could move her. But look at you now. It's been 3 years. What have you even accomplished?
Huh?
The moment Jung Sichuan came back, she went straight to him. King has prenatal report says she's 12 weeks pregnant. And Jung Sichuan returned 3 months ago. Shanyan, tell me, whose child is this?
Get out.
Before June. This is the last thing I can do for you. It's mine.
It's easy to fake a report. I asked you one last time. Who exactly is the father of this child?
The child. It's Jinghe's child.
How did you? Get out! You useless. The sight of you makes me sick.
Okay. What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Dad took care of everything. Right. That's good. Brother Sichuan will be staying at my place for the next few days. He's moving into a new house and has nowhere to stay. Thanks. Brother Sichuan hasn't had dinner yet tonight. Go make him a late night snack. And keep it light. Could anyone love you the way I do? Maybe I should learn to let go. Stop humbling myself to this extent. But this is your favorite sweet and sour. I spent months learning his secret recipe from a master chef.
Really? Then I have to give it a proper taste.
I always thought this was Genie's favorite dish.
So I apprenticed under an old chef for a month before he agreed to teach me. In these past 3 years, this is the only thing that holds any good memories for us.
Oh. You're up early. Did you sleep well? Last night?
I didn't sleep a wink last night.
I'm exhausted. Oh, right. Did you hear someone making noises last night? Last night?
Oh my, the sounds were unbelievable.
What's this? C and QH. You and I made this together. I didn't expect you to be such a romantic.
Give it back!
I didn't mean to.
Shit, yeah! What are you doing?
Assemble. It's okay.
We can have another child. It's all right.
Get out!
I made some plain porridge. You just had surgery. You need something light.
Now that the pain is gone, are you satisfied? You did it on purpose! You wanted me to lose my childhood by a Who was it that deliberately provoked me and made me fall? the patient's husband, right?
Yes, I am. Oh.
I've told you many times, the fetus is unstable in the early stages of pregnancy. You absolutely must not have sex. Yet you still, did you have to push it until something went terribly wrong?
Aren't you afraid he'll leave?
He's hopelessly devoted to me. There's no way he'd ever leave.
I'll never change. Just cozy, posy space. Because you're by my side.
Leave it for me. You can leave now.
Does true love really have an expiration date? We stand goodbye thirst in this one's warm room. And in that moment, tempting fate stood still.
Oh dear.
Jung.
This is the last time. I mean it. The very last time.
Didn't I tell you not to come here again? Why are you here again?
How did the baby die? You and I both know the truth.
Yang Qingyi.
Stop making me take the blame. It's been 3 years. I'm tired.
Shen Yan! What's with that sarcastic tone? Did I force you to sign the agreement?
So now the 3-year agreement is over. It's time for me to leave.
We've come this far, and the one standing before me is still you.
Stop right there!
Just a piece of trash.
You can't leave. The Asia Pacific Group and the Jang specifically required your signature on the contract. If you leave, what happens to the deal between the Asia Pacific Group and the Jangs?
I'm leaving.
From now on, none of this has anything to do with me.
Director, we've arrived. Madam has the private jet ready, and the global executive meeting is set. They're all waiting for you.
What did he say? Hey, Shen! Explain yourself before you go! Who is that?
Greetings, young master.
In my past life with you, Qingyi, that's impossible. He's just alive inside.
How could he possibly command a scene like this?
We've known Qingyi for years. This is goodbye. With tears in her eyes, she calls out! A friend, son-in-law.
How could he have this kind of entourage? He must have found himself a new backer, and he's putting on quite a show.
That's impossible. He would never leave me.
Nothing is impossible, Shinkai. He stayed with the Jazz, just to latch onto their connections. Now that the contract has expired, it's only natural he'd move on to another family.
Brother Kishun, I want to be alone for a while. You should go.
All right. Get some rest.
Go on.
Seems like there's nothing left to say. We're always silent about what's right and wrong. Your eyes are filled with so much emotion.
This one, take it 3 times a day before meals. And this one, twice a day after meals. Look at it. You wouldn't remember it anyway. I'll bring it to you then.
Omoyoji Rift.
So, over the top.
It's called Boat and Car.
Make sure you take your medicine.
How did the curve of fresh love turn so cold? It's slow to warm up, yet it keeps boiling inside. Watch time race recklessly, twisting at every turn. People, we only end up torturing ourselves.
Hello, Brother Zeichan. I'm being discharged today. Will you come pick me up?
You know that while you've been resting, I've had to handle all the work. I really can't get away. Have the driver pick you up, okay?
Who is it? Shanye! Second, Julian. I could tell. The more I try to run, find out. Investigate it now. Find out where Shanye went. We can't track him. How is that possible? You can't find him. Then check which car he got into at the end. Julian, I'm thirsty.
This makes me feel a little down. I stir up your hidden thoughts, chasing the illusion you created. Lightning pulls right invisible strings.
Mr. Jiang, we've located the car. It's at the Xinhua Hotel.
Shenyan Air Hotel. Shenyan.
What are you doing here?
You've really disappointed me. Like this. How could you do something like this?
Jiang Junkai, show some respect. This is my mother. Get in the car first and talk to him.
The agreement just expired. And you're already rushing to find someone else. Now you've even acknowledged the godmother. Do you have any shame at all?
Since you know the contract has expired, Mr. Zhang, what are you coming to me for now?
I never agreed to let you leave. The contract expiring means nothing. If you choose to come back now, you'll still be my husband. Come back. I'll still acknowledge you. Your company will have my protection as well. You won't need to cling to anyone else.
You must be joking. Miss Zhang, do you want me back as your husband? Or as a shield between you and Zhang Sichuan? Or you still want me as your life in nanny?
Just to stay with me. I won't treat you unfairly. That's better than following that old woman.
Lei, stop all funding to the Jung family. I want him to learn the price of spoiling my son.
Xiang Xinheng, it's been 3 years. Do you really think you haven't wronged me these past 3 years?
Of course not. The fact that I allowed you.
To stay by my side was already a favor to you. Is that so? But what I want was never something that belonged to you. I want an equal partner. Young, Xinheng, we're over.
Hello, Brother Zichuan. What? So wait for me. I'll be right there. Understood. I'm heading back now.
Beyond every great victory lie countless sacrifices.
At last I will free my mind.
You rushed me back. What happened?
We're finished. Asia Pacific Holdings has pulled its investment. All our previous joint projects have been terminated.
What? How is that possible?
Who was in charge of pushing this project before? Could it be Shen Yan?
No, that's impossible. He doesn't understand anything. When it comes to project negotiations, he just shows up for appearances. It can't be him. President Jung, Chairman Jung wants you there immediately. Dad, if it's only Asia Pacific pulling out its investment, it's not a big deal. We still have other projects in hand. We just need to get the cash flow moving.
Do you have any idea how much money she and Sichuan funneled into the company behind your back? Into those garbage projects of his shell company. They've already left the Jungs with a 30 billion deficit. Without a massive capital injection from Asia Pacific, the Jungs will go bankrupt any minute.
I want to start a company of my own. You know that. He's never lied to me much. Once I build it up and make it successful, I can become your strongest backing.
All right. Whatever you want to do, I'll support you. Don't worry. As long as I'm here, the Jung family won't swallow up your investment. Impossible. He clearly told me the company was making huge profits.
How did I end up with such a fool for a daughter? Young Sichuan!
Uncle.
Kneel down! I said, kneel down!
I won't kneel. Wasn't it just moving some funds around?
Yes. 超小, Yasha.
Back then, you misappropriated my family's funds. That's how the Janes got to where they are today. After all this time, have you forgotten my last name? Oh, right. Let me tell you something. Qinghei's baby is like... I got her pregnant on purpose, and it took quite some effort to get rid of it. Uncle. Uncle. Someone help! Uncle's collapsed! Yes?
How was my dad?
It's all my fault. The doctor said he doesn't have much chance of waking up.
It's not your fault. Dad, don't worry. I'll keep the Jung group afloat. President Jung, several more partners have pulled their investments, and the bank is demanding loan repayment. If we don't secure new funding soon, I'm afraid we'll...
The largest investment group in the Asia-Pacific region, Asia Pacific Holdings, has officially announced that it will be taken over by Shen Yan, the Shen family's sole heir. It's reported that Mr. Shen went abroad for further studies 3 years ago and has recently returned. Upon his return, he began a major restructuring of the group.
President Zhang, if Asia Pacific Holdings is willing to continue funding us... Shen Yan. How could it be him? Ma'am, do you have an appointment? Number. I'm here to see Shen Yan. I'm a friend of his. I'm sorry, ma'am. You need an appointment to see President Shen. I'm his friend. Then please, help me schedule one. Certainly, ma'am. Please provide proof of assets. Without proof of assets, you can only apply for a standard appointment. The earliest slot would be in 3 years. Sorry, ma'am. Your assets don't meet our booking requirements, so I can't schedule it for you.
Shenyan! Shenyan!
Hugh, there are thousands of people looking for him.
Is it?
Who is it?
Shenyan!
How long will it take you to understand? At least I was once pleasantly surprised by it.
I found out. Master Shen will attend the charity banquet tomorrow night. We'll definitely see him at the banquet.
About the last project.
Oh, kind of see. It's been a while.
It was very successful. Yes.
Let's continue our partnership.
That's right.
Shenyan, we need to talk.
President Zhang, there's nothing to discuss.
I didn't expect this. 3 years in the Jung family, playing the housekeeper's son-in-law. And you turn out to be the heir to the largest investment group in Asia Pacific. You're really good at keeping it in.
Shen Sichuan, I just couldn't be bothered with you before. Now try provoking me again.
Shenyan, for the sake of our 3 years together.
President Chen, the 3-year agreement has expired. We owe each other nothing.
Have some self-respect.
Shenyan. Don't ignore me. Mama. I know that from the very beginning, no matter how casual or intimate it seemed, it was never truly about me.
Thursday. That's it. They just left. Why did they leave?
No idea.
Go on. What do you want to talk about?
Shenyan, I never wanted to divorce you, even if the contract has ended. I truly hoped you would stay by my side.
It's too late. Jiang Qinghe, what's the point of saying this now?
I know this is because of Brother Sichuan, and I know I went too far before. But you don't understand. You're different from him. I never truly meant to let you go. It's the Jung family that owes Brother Sichuan. I just wanted to make it up to him.
Make it up to him how? By having his child. By satisfying his desires while you were pregnant. By funneling Zhang Group's money into his shell company.
That's not it. It was because of my dad that he lost his family. Our Jung family owes him. I just want to always treat him as family. for having a child for him and giving him some money. That's my way of making it up to him. You can still stay by my side.
That's enough, Jiangqing. I misjudged you. You really want to have it both ways. He has no family, right? He already had children abroad. 3 years overseas. 2 children.
No, impossible. And that doesn't prove anything. Our family matters have nothing to do with the Jung Group. You can't just pull your investment from Jung Group.
Then, where do you think Jung Group's money went? Jung Group has already been hollowed out. What exactly would I be investing in? Use my money to cover the hole your lover left.
That's not it.
You knew he had a history with your family, and you still handed him control of the company. Do you really have no idea what he's been doing behind your back? He had a happy marriage abroad. Why do you think he came back? You think it was because he loves you? He came back to get revenge on the Jung family. Your father's stroke is connected to it too. Look at what Jung Group has become. This is all you're doing!
Impossible! Get me away from me! Impossible! You lied to me!
Am I lying? Check for yourself. The truth is right in front of you. Believe it or not. That's up to you.
Who is it?
I'll look into it. And please don't pull your investment from Jung Group. Okay. Jung Group is my dad's life's work.
Before. Hello. I'm willing to give you the money. But now, I don't love you anymore.
If you don't truly love someone, don't say it. Maybe just a little.
I love you. But I don't love you anymore. He came back just to take revenge on the Jane family. Your father's stroke has everything to do with him. Jiangqing, this is how things have turned out. You brought all of this on yourself.
Find out which projects Jiang Sichuan has handled since joining the company, and what he's been doing overseas these past few years, and who he's been in contact with. I want everything investigated!
When you embezzled our family's money, wasn't that what built the Jang Group into what it is today? Has it been so long that you've forgotten my last name?
Oh, right.
There's something you should know. Qingha's child was mine. I deliberately slept with her. It took a lot of effort to get her to abort it.
This is Vice President Jiang's marital record overseas. He registered his marriage 3 years ago. His eldest son is already 3 years old. These are your hospital admission records. They confirm forced intercourse that resulted in a miscarriage. And these are all the projects. Vice President Jung handled during your hospitalization. Every single project was terminated ahead of schedule, and the working capital was transferred to an overseas account. Hello. Brother Sichuan. Come, see me. I need to talk to you about something.
Huh. What's wrong? Why? call me over so late. Did you finally get rid of that idiot, Shenyan? How much is he willing to invest in us? An heir. Isn't he just another love-struck fool?
Brother.
Listen to me. Let me explain. I was wrong at the time. I acted on impulse and made a mistake. Yes, there's a child, but I've come back to China now. I love you. I came back because I love you.
What?
There is indeed an overseas account, but whether the money is with me or with you, isn't it all the same?
There's something you should know.
His child is mine. I slept with her on purpose. Took a lot of effort to make her get rid of it.
Then, what about this? How do you explain this?
Fine. It's not good. It's not real, brother. Jinghe, please. You have to believe me. It's really been fabricated. Did you really think I meant what I said? I've been putting on this act for so long, and I still got exposed. Would I pity just a little too soon? After all, the Jung family hasn't collapsed yet.
Why? My dad treated you so well. Our family supported you for years. Why would you do this?
Treated me well. Supported me. It was charity and insult. Your family drove mine into bankruptcy, forced my parents to jump to their death. Then you made me live under your roof like a beggar. And you call those scraps making amends.
I didn't know. We only wanted to make it up to you.
You didn't know? Of course you didn't. You're a princess. Living carefree, enjoying all of it.
Then, when you said you loved me, was that all a lie?
What do you think? Did you really think I loved you? I just wanted to get close to the backbone of the Jung group. Why else would I ever be with you? I wouldn't even let you carry my child.
Oh, right.
Had to fight back an overseer, just to touch you. Only Shenyan would willingly and wholeheartedly give so much for you.
Jump the truck! You bastard!
The Jung family is finished. The old man doesn't have much time left. Since you've been so obedient. Sign this equity transfer agreement. Maybe I'll even give you some money to save you one.
Maybe we just keep going in circles. Counting and searching and nothing daily. Holding on to the end. Everything disappears.
Dad.
Don't worry. I won't transfer the shares, and I won't sell them.
Miss Chen, the hospital and medication fees are overdue again. They must be paid by tomorrow at the latest. Otherwise, we'll have to discharge your father.
Okay. I understand. I'll go raise the money right away.
I'm sorry, Miss Yang. All accounts under your name have been frozen to offset the company's debts. This credit card can't be used either.
On rainy days, I miss you so much. I don't dare to call you. I can't even find a reason to. Why does sleeplessness sound so loud? And now that you're doing better, why won't you carry an umbrella?
What if you catch a cold?
It's okay. I'm falling deeper and deeper. Just like the leads to never ceasing return. That's all.
You're not catching a cold, are you?
I'm fine.
Holding an umbrella alone. Wiping my tears alone. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm ready for my love to make me before. Thank you. Don't say you're hurting. Don't say you won't change.
Well. Hey.
Johan said, if you still can't repay the loan, you'll have to use your shares as collateral.
While your shares can still be sold,
I'll give you one last chance. Sign it.
I can still give you some money to save your father.
Get out!
Your shares or your father's life?
Decide it for yourself.
Who is it? I miss you. Will you come back?
Under the stars, we hold on to warmth that's fading away. Love is only whole in memories. I wish I could hold you so close, you become a part of me. Look, that little ball in the corner through the valve.
Step back. Back up.
I want to see Shen Yan.
No visitors allowed.
Tell him I'm Zhang Xinei. He'll see me.
President, Shen gave orders. No one gets in. Especially you, Miss Zhang. Move back. Back.
Just found him.
Back off. Move along. Easy come in.
Let's go.
Go.
Stan. Surprise!
What brings you here?
You've been divorced for quite a while. Isn't it time to think about settling down?
Sure. Don't worry. I've already moved on. If I meet the right person, I'll definitely consider it. It's just that the company keeps me busy. I hardly have time to meet anyone.
All right. One more thing. Your Uncle Nan's daughter is starting to take over the company. Uncle Nan worries she won't get enough experience in their own firm. So he's like Xiaoxue to work under you, to gain some experience. You'll mentor her well, won't you? Huh?
With such a fiery arrest working under me, if she feels wronged, her boyfriend won't come after me, will he?
Then just don't let him suffer.
Xiaoxu. Hey, Brother Yan agreed. Come on over.
Shen Yan, you better teach me properly, or I'm telling my dad.
Alright. Got it. Princess.
I'm a rich heiress, you know? And you thought you ran errands for you.
You insisted on being my secretary. I didn't force you.
You didn't say the secretary has to work overtime with the president. I'm starving.
Alright. My fault. Let me treat you to dinner to make it up to you, okay?
Who is it? Who is it?
President Jung, what can I do for you?
Shen Yan.
I'd like to speak with you alone. I'll wait for you in the car.
No need. President Jung and I have nothing to discuss in private. If you have something to say, say it here. I'm busy. I'm going to dinner.
I was wrong before. I was blinded by foolishness. I trusted the wrong person. But now I have nowhere to turn. You're the only one who can help me.
Why should I help you?
This is Chen Group's equity transfer agreement. I've already signed it. As long as you're willing to help Jung Group, all these shares can be transferred to you.
I have no interest in these. Jung Group isn't worth saving.
I'm begging you, please! All right! Just be so heartless! Save Jung Group! Save my dad! All these years, we never treated you badly!
Enough! Zheng Jinghei! Whether you wrong me or not, it doesn't matter anymore. I don't even want to bring it up. Jung Group's downfall today is entirely your own doing. The fact that I didn't step in to speed up his downfall is already me showing mercy. That's the only consideration I'm giving our past.
Please. You would never have treated me like this before. Together, every day when I get one
President Jung, I've already put the past behind me. I have a new life now. Please don't disturb me again. Let's go. In a time adrift like water, falling down on a doomsday afternoon, lost in endless boredom. Bottle, black and white, a sickened world, and love evaporating into something thin and faint. La ha ha ha!
Listen, you asked to see me. What is it about?
Miss Jung has been waiting downstairs at the group building for days. I thought you wanted to see me.
Or is it him you want to see? I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I really have no other choice. Shenya refuses to see me. Miss Nan, please, can you help me?
I know I was wrong. I truly do. I love Shenya. I really, truly love him.
Jiang Qinghei, you're truly ridiculous. You say you love him. Do you mean making him cry at your wedding banquet? Or refusing to let him touch you for 3 years of marriage? Or getting pregnant with another man's child and making him take the fall? Or do you mean when your father humiliated him and you just stood by and watched? That's not love. It's selfishness, habit, and wounded pride. You just can't accept that someone you once trampled on, who used to obey your every word, is now above you, and all you can do is look up at him.
That's not true.
You don't understand anything! Stop talking nonsense! I love him! That's not what love looks like. Shengyan is doing just fine now. All it does is drag him back into the mire of 3 years ago, over and over again. If you truly care about him even a little, then put away your so-called love and disappear from his world completely. There's some money here. It won't be enough to cover Jiang Group's losses, but it will pay for your father's medical bills. Miss Jiang, take care of yourself. Wait.
This agreement, you should sign it. I don't owe you anything.
If Shengyan doesn't want it, you better use it as collateral with the bank.
Bed number 6. Jiang payment, please.
Alright, the payment is complete. We'll arrange the surgery as soon as possible.
President Xiao, I finally found you.
That's President Xiao! You ran away! The board wants you back at the company immediately! As soon as the group got into trouble, Vice President Jiang bought up shares from several directors, and then sold them to President Lai.
Qinghe, we've watched you grow up. And now, because of Jiang Sichuan alone, the entire group has been dragged into this mess. You owe us an explanation today!
It's all on you.
The bank is pressing us for a payment. What are we supposed to do? The hard work of our entire generation has been squandered by you.
Use the equity as collateral for now. I'll figure out the rest. Make some calls. Find out where Jiang Sichuan went. Yes, we'll track him down.
It's reported that Jung Group, once an industry dark horse, has entered bankruptcy liquidation. During the liquidation process, Asia Pacific Holdings has claimed priority rights to certain assets. This move is seen as the final carve-out of Jung Group's remaining value.
Auntie, what brings you here?
It's been days. How have you been holding up here? How are things progressing between you and Haiyan?
Oh, please. What are you talking about? I'm here to work. Seriously.
Alright. I'll stop teasing you. Xiaoyan seems pretty normal. But I'm still worried. He hasn't moved on. I know. You've liked him since you were little. But there's really nothing I can do to help with something like this. He has to come out of it on his own.
I know, Auntie. Shen and I have already been through so much. I won't pressure him. He's such a good man. Just being by his side is enough for me.
Jing, have some vegetables. Xing, today is our wedding anniversary. Last year we were busy and couldn't go out. If you're not busy today, could we go out for a while? Jinghao, let's try this together.
No, it's so dirty.
Come on, let's make one. We can keep it as a souvenir. You finally have time to be with me. Just do it for me. Okay.
All right.
Super glue, just stick it back on! Sally, just tell that stuff to be fine!
Jingyi likes her water more.
About 65 degrees. Just right.
Jingyi is a picky eater. She has to take vitamins every day. She doesn't like swallowing pills, so they have to be crushed and mixed into her soup.
千年你我只是真的 I just know you be like this.
Hello, your collateral has entered the bank's foreclosure process. Please take care of it as soon as possible.
Mr. Zhang, I'll be leaving as well. I couldn't find any information on Vice President Zhang.
We're supposed to go our separate ways, each living our own lives, free and at ease, like two strangers in love, until you appeared in my sight. I try to feel the emptiness, but why is it that you only remain in my heart?
Mr. Shen, your coffee.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Is this the poem you were talking about?
Wait a minute.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Secretary! Your tea-serving skills need some serious improvement. You might need a refresher course. Ah! My pants are soaked too. I need to change. I can't go into a meeting like this, can I?
Oh, go ahead and change. I'll get going. To make it up to you, I'll treat you to a big dinner tonight.
Why are you still here? You don't get overtime, pay for sleeping at your desk.
Leaving already? My bad. I got mixed up. I'm not here to work overtime. I brought you dinner. Have a seat. You were so focused. I didn't have the heart to interrupt. What's this? My mom made it. It doesn't look great, but it should. Go on, try it. How does it taste?
Oh, it's good. Though the salt level is quite bold.
That can't be right. I didn't add that much salt. Let me taste it. Wow, that's salty. Let's just eat out instead. Hello, please come in. What are you staring at? If you see someone, you can ogle. Get back to work. Waiter. He's allergic to mango. Please take this dish away.
These are your favorite baby mangoes.
It's sweet. Why do you keep scratching your hands? Isn't that dirty?
It's nothing. Please. I'll just go wash up.
Through every season, I only want to be by your side. To walk through this life together, travel the world. All our smiles are tucked away in memory. No matter what challenges come our way.
Weren't you hungry?
Eat up, or it'll get cold.
Right.
President Jung, you're truly impressive. You eliminated Jung Group's biggest threat without lifting a finger.
You flatter me, Mr. Lee. The Jung family is full of fools, young and old. Especially that stubborn old man. A few words from me, and he landed himself in the hospital.
Use that to handle the pressure.
That old man Jung was truly blind and foolish, raising an ungrateful snake like you all these years.
I'm just giving him a taste of his own medicine.
But Jiang Qinghao seems genuinely devoted to you.
Aren't you afraid she'll come after you?
Touch you to the death.
She's just a stupid woman. You think I'm afraid of her? I wouldn't mind if she ends up just like her father.
Miss Jiang is quite a beauty. You've had your fill of her over the years, haven't you? So, how does she taste?
I've got a video of Miss Zhao. Oh. Care to take a look? Mr. Lee?
小飞子，杀死纯。江西纯 You were hard to find.
You want to team up?
I spared your life and didn't go after you. Are you looking to die? Don't move!
I did love you. He came and went places and no one could figure what he really wanted.
You're the same.
Same thing here! Now you'll finally say okay to us! Don't forget how you treated him before! There's no turning back now!
You can call a family member or a friend for post to bail. Pay the fine and you won't be detained.
There's no one who can bring me out. I'll accept the detention. What I got to your lovers and never to need you not to know it. Candy on a whole He used to play dreams so naively and passionately.
How many times did you see?
Oh, listen, are you cooking?
What do you know? This is scientific cooking. Eat. Shenyan, do you know, watching you cook like this, it makes me happier than dining at any five-star restaurant.
Sit down and rest. The dishes will be ready soon.
Oh! Hey! Can you stop hovering around the kitchen all day? Can you have some ambition? You're nowhere near as good as Jung Sichuan. Chairman, Jung, that's the whole situation. The Jung Group has entered bankruptcy liquidation. Young Master Jung and Jung Sichuan are both at the police station.
Jiang Sichuan, you ungrateful bastard! I never thought my moment of softness would cause Qingyan so much suffering! Shenyan, why isn't Shenya by her side?
When Shenyan's contract expired, he divorced President Jiang, and he's the heir to Asia Pacific Holdings. He's already returned to the group.
What? Shenyan? He's the heir to Asia Pacific Holdings! Go get me a wheelchair. Shenyan! Shenyan!
Let's go.
Shenyan. Shenyan! I know everything now. So you're the heir to Asia Pacific Holdings! Why didn't you tell us earlier? Don't worry. If you help the Jiangs through this crisis, I will leave. To let you remarry, Qinghe! This is the Zhang family's ancestral jade pendant. If you help us pull through, I'll pass it on to you. You'll still be the Zhang family's good son-in-law.
A good son-in-law, President Shaw. Do you remember what you told me back then? You said my only value was to keep Zhang Xinhao piled. With my status, I wasn't worthy of your family's heirloom. And now you want to give it to me.
I don't want it.
This jade pendant is the symbol of the Jung family head. You're Xinghei's husband. By rights, it should go to you. But your only value now is giving Xinghei a child. With your status, you're not worthy of it. Jiang Sichuan is quite capable. If not for his background, I wouldn't have objected. Behave yourself. Try to give the Zhang family an heir as soon as possible. Maybe if your child with Xinghei proves promising one day, they might inherit this jade pendant. I treated you that way back then. You'd be justified in refusing to help the Zhangs. Now that the Zhangs are bankrupt, consider it our repayment. I've wronged you. For the sake of your past relationship, could you please take Qing in? She's been pampered since childhood and has never endured hardship. You were married for 3 years. Now that she's in trouble, you have to help her. You must do this.
Jung Group's bankruptcy is not my responsibility. Jiang Qinghe, it has nothing to do with me.
How can you be so heartless? She was your wife for 3 years!
President Shen is not accepting interviews.
President Shen, please what exactly? You can't be this heartless! She was your wife for 3 years!
President Shen is not accepting interviews.
Shen, she even carried your child! You can't treat her like this! You can't do this to the Zhang family!
So this was your real intention, wasn't it? You deliberately called her reporters to expose my ties with the Zhang family, and threatened me so I'd be forced to take Zhang Qinghe in.
The report is right here. Do you dare say you're not this child's biological father? You heartless bastard! You toyed with Chingy's feelings and shorted Jung Group! You won't die well!
It's just a paper report. There are plenty of ways to fake it. Isn't that what you once said? And what about the humiliation I endured in the Jiang family these past 3 years? How did Jiang Qinghe treat me? You don't actually think I have no evidence, do you? What you're doing today will only make Jiang Qinghe despised by everyone, with no chance of ever redeeming herself.
Who's coughing up blood? Hurry, hurry!
Someone's dying! It's already front page news. This is huge. Get pictures, hurry!
Mr. Something's wrong. Your father is in critical condition and has been taken into emergency surgery. Come quickly!
Today, the founder of the Zhang Group caused a scene at Asia Pacific Holdings. According to media reports, the founder of the Zhang Group claimed that the new head of Asia Pacific was married to his daughter, Jiang Qinghe, for 3 years. Asia Pacific Holdings has not issued a clear response.
She did for you a child! You can't treat him like this! Look out, Zhang family!
What is my dad? Where is he? Mr. Zhang is being resuscitated in the operating room. Please go pay the fees first. The person who brought him in only covered the surgery fee. If the operation is successful, there will be substantial follow-up costs. Please make the payment in advance.
I will risk the money right now.
You can't go in! Please, accept our interview. Don't block us off with tape.
Yes! I'm begging you! It's not my dad! Please save him! I'm begging you!
Grandpa.
As long as you save my dad, I promise I'll never bother you again!
Who is this for? Please sit down and stop crowding! Begging you! Just maybe once! Just once!
This morning's incident hasn't died down yet. If the media catches this again, public opinion will only escalate. That wouldn't look good. My PR team is quite capable. Should I handle it?
No need. Bring her up.
Yes, sir.
Like father, like daughter. Go on. What tricks are you trying to pull this time?
That's not it. My dad is seriously ill. He's dying. He needs a large sum for treatment. I don't have any money. I'm begging you. Could you lend me some? As long as you're willing to lend it to me. I'll do anything for you. Be your servant if I have to. I'll even sign myself over to you if that's what it takes.
What leverage do you have to bargain with me now?
I know I'm not worthy of you now. But right now, you're the only one who can lend me the money.
The money. It's not that I can't lend it to you. I could even waive the repayment. You just need to make a public statement that the child was Jung Sichuan's, and that you framed me over the miscarriage, and admit that your father orchestrated everything and used you. After that, never show up in front of me again.
Who is it?
Yes, that's wrong. You're not willing. Your father used public opinion to drag me into this mess. I'm only asking you to tell the truth. Is that so hard?
Who is it? I can apologize. But my dad is all. For the sake of what we once had, can you at least let him keep some dignity?
What we had.
Do you really think there's anything left between us? I have plenty of ways to handle it myself. But as for the money, Ms. Young, you have to borrow it from someone else.
Sorry, Miss Young. We've done everything we could. There's no need to keep raising funds.
Wake up! It's me! Jasmine! It's me! Jing-hee! Dad! Think about Mom!
She had just undergone surgery and hadn't fully recovered. Yet she discharged herself and was overwhelmed with emotion, which led to another stroke. We've done everything we could.
Dad! It's Jing-hee!
Hey.
Shen Yan, you're all I have left now. You're the one who loves me most. I can't lose you again.
Are you still thinking about what just happened?
Number. I just feel it wasn't worth it. For me. I such a fool before.
Not at all. He's the one who couldn't tell driftwood from a pearl. If it were me, I'd never have the heart to hurt you.
Get down, quick! There are no more bugs.
No, I'm scared.
Breaking news. The highly publicized bankruptcy case of the Jung Group opened in court today. Defendant Jung was found guilty of occupational embezzlement and misappropriation of funds, as well as commercial fraud, and was sentenced to 15 years in prison.
It's okay. What's done is done. I'll be by your side from now on.
Come on. I want to take you somewhere. Whenever I was unhappy as a kid, I would sneak away to this place, just to look at the sea. It felt like all my worries were washed away.
Like, are you unhappy right now?
Never. I just brought here to get some fresh air. And cheer up. Someone whose poor little heart was scared by a bug. Are you okay?
I think I twisted my ankle. What? Shenyan.
Does it still hurt like this?
It doesn't hurt anymore. Thank you.
For what?
For massaging my ankle.
I massaged Zhang Chinky's feet for 3 years, and she never once said thank you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up.
It's okay. I should be the one thanking you for helping me move on from the past.
Shenyan. I like you. I know you're not ready to start a new relationship yet. But that's okay. I'm willing to stay by your side and wait for you. I really, truly love you. I've loved you for many years. What kind of nonsense is that?
Idiot! How could I not know that? But how could you let a girl confess first?
Just looking at me with those foolish eyes and telling me how much you love me. That feeling is more than enough. Take my hand. I know you'll lead me forward. I don't need forever.
Feng Shui. Will you marry me?
Yes. I will! Shenyan.
Shenyan.
Shenyan, I knew I'd find you here. Do you remember? This is where we first met.
Miss Zhang, you really do forget easily. The first time we met, it wasn't here at all.
Shenyan, I brought your favorite flowers. You know, I don't have much money right now. These are the best I can afford. At the moment.
So after 3 years of marriage, you still didn't know I'm allergic to pollen. What do you want, Miss Zhang?
Shenyan. Can we talk alone? There's something I need to tell you.
Sorry, I have nothing to say to you.
Shenyan, I know I was wrong. Only now do I understand my own heart. You're the only one in my heart. Please give me one more chance. We can go back to how we used to be.
Back to what exactly? With you looking down on me? Summoning me when you needed me. Discarding me when you didn't.
Oh, should I try again?
Oh. Like before. Being a patsy for another man's child.
No.
That's not true. I really do love you. When you skipped dinner, I went out and brought food back for you. You said you wanted to make handmade ceramic ornaments. Even though it was messy, I went with you.
Are you talking about the time you had dinner with Jiang Sichuan and didn't finish it, then packed up the leftovers for me? Or the ceramic piece I begged you to make with me, that you tossed onto the sofa like it meant nothing?
Shen. I know I was wrong. Please give me another chance. From now on, I love you with all my heart.
I don't need that. Just leave.
You want me to leave? I won't. You loved me so much before. I don't believe you could just stop loving me. Please, give me one more chance. Shen Yan, let me make it up to you.
Now you're begging me like this. Isn't. It's because I can give you a life of luxury.
What a pity, Jiang Qing.
You're still as selfish as ever.
That's not true.
If I were still that poor nobody, would you still love me?
So you're rejecting me. Just to be the time.
Yes.
Shen Yan. And you call me selfish. You're no different. If she weren't the heiress of the Southern Group, would you still be with her? Otherwise, what right do you have to love her? How dare you say you love her?
I love her. Because she deserves my love.
She doesn't deserve it.
According to Daisy Chickens to Reboots, Sue's report.
Attended the Tech Innovation Summit together today, and were seen acting intimately, sparking rumors that wedding bells may be near.
Yes.
If it weren't for Fang Shui, if it weren't for that heiress, the one standing beside Shen Yan right now, it should be me. You should be the one standing by my side forever. Wait for me. I need to go back and get something.
I'll go with you.
Remember, just wait here for me, okay?
Okay. Hurry back. Isn't she back yet? She's not answering her phone either.
Looking for your little fairy, right?
Jiang, you took function.
Yes. Now, can finally settle this. You're welcome. Otherwise, I might lose my hand.
No, what you doing?
If you don't see her, come to me. I'll be waiting at our house.
Hello?
Jiang, hello. Jiang, I'm here.
Don't come any closer.
I said stop!
Calm down.
I told you to stop!
What exactly do you want?
Right now. Immediately. Break up with her at once. Then remarry me and announce to the public that the Asia Pacific Group and the Jung family are merging immediately. You'll always be mine. Everything will belong to me.
Calm down.
If you don't agree,
Right now.
you'll ruin her face. Then I'll kill her. Even if she's dead, you'll still be mine.
Jiang, calm down. Look at yourself. What have you become? I barely recognize you anymore. The Jiang he I once knew would never hurt an innocent person.
The one you once knew. We can never go back. You drove me to this. You were the one who left me first. She just took you away.
You chose Jung's Sushan over and over again. You chose to push me away. Xinghe, put down the knife. Don't make another mistake.
Shang it. I did nothing wrong. I'm just taking back what belongs to me. I love you. Why can't you understand? I love you. All right.
Calm down. Let him go first. We can talk this through.
I can agree to let him go. Take out your phone right now, record a video, and post it online. Say that everything my dad announced to the public before is true. And then remarry me immediately. Break up with me. And say that she seduced you, and that you only love me. But
Jiang, there's no going back for us. Why do you have to do this?
The bounty is high.
There's no going back for us. Why do you insist on this?
I did. You forgot enough. You forgot much. You told me you were before. We were so happy back then. Don't force yourself to do anything you don't want to!
Get to the hospital! Hurry! Who is it?
Shit! I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Xiao power. This is all my fault. I'm sorry. As long as you wake up, I'll agree to anything you ask.
Xiao Shi.
I heard everything just now. Will you really agree to anything I ask? Then, can you kiss me?
I want you to be mine. Your beauty, your heart, everything about you. Oh, pretend you just let me come treatment.